Other news, closing arguments will be tomorrow morning in the Rashad Owens capital murder trial. Surprisingly, testimony finished up today, just before noon. Fox 7's Rudy Koski is at the Travis County Criminal Justice Complex with what the final testimony was about and how it may affect the jury. Rudy.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, there was some talk that this trial could actually go into next week, but suddenly it ended just before the noon hour. Now, defense attorneys for Rashad Owens started this week by saying that this case is not about deciding guilt or innocence, but about deciding the appropriate punishment. The trial today wrapped up with a witness for the prosecution who may have provided just what the jury needed to know for them to answer the main question that will soon be before them.
Rashad Owens showed little emotion as his capital murder trial came to a close.
He's increasing his speed.
Which means his foot's doing what to the gas pedal?
He's pressing harder on the gas.
The last witness for the prosecution was Detective Richard Harrington. He provided his analysis of the deadly crash that injured 2 dozen and killed 4: Sandy Lee, DeAndre Tatum, Stephen Kramer, and Jamie West. This is the motorbike West was riding on at the time with her husband.
She gets hit from behind. She gets tossed back like this, gets thrown onto the hood of the vehicle and into the windshield.
Using this security camera video, Harrington determined Owens was traveling at 55 miles per hour when he passed the entrance of an apartment garage on Red River near 9th. He made calculations based on information from the computer black box in Owens's car and from points of impact. According to Harrington, from 10th to 11th, Owens' speed ranged from 39 miles per hour to 53.
Between the garage point and the intersection, you've got to understand that he's now still in the process of hitting people, and now he's confronted with a barricade that he has to drive through.
Harrington also reset the final collision that Owens had with the cab. He calculated Owens was doing 47 miles per hour when he smashed into the cab at 11th. It's also the only time Harrington found evidence that Owens hit his brakes. Closing arguments Friday morning are expected to focus on just one word: intent. That's critical for the jury, which has to decide if there's enough evidence to convict on capital murder charges or if they'll consider a lesser charge. There's at least 2 parts of the state penal code that may apply to the capital murder charge: killing more than one person and intentionally committing the act in the course of committing several crimes, including obstruction. Prosecutors may claim his evading of police will satisfy the requirement of proving intent. But what the jury heard Owens say in this video recorded after the crash could also determine if he will face a life sentence or will get a chance for parole.
I promise, please, God, don't let nobody die. I don't want that on my hands. I promise. I didn't mean to harm to nobody. I was just scared.
For defense attorneys, closing could simply be a restatement of what was said at the start of the trial.
We're not asking for forgiveness for that. We're asking for you to be reasonable. We're asking for you to look at all the evidence and weigh all the evidence fairly.
Now, closing arguments could begin around mid-morning, and the jury theoretically could have this case and start deliberating before the noon hour. Now back to you in the studio.
Okay, Rudy.